What's going on? My name is GoJetta, and welcome back to episode 3 now. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Episode 3 of my playthrough of All the Mods 7 Skyblock. We're doing some fun things here, as you can see. Probably from the last episode, everything looks very different. I did some playing. Just tidying things up. I didn't do anything progression-wise. All I did was just move some things around, give ourselves some more space to build. Made myself a little basement, but we'll go through some of the things that we did do progression-wise, because torches look ugly. So I just made myself a little feral flare lantern. If you guys don't know what that does, it just kind of goes around and places invisible lights to obviously light up the area so that you don't need to have torches placed. And it does it in a pretty wide, I guess, radius from wherever you place it down. So we just have one of those down there. They are relatively easy to make. If you look at this, it's just a couple gold, couple glass, and a glowstone dust. So real easy. So here we have a little basement here. We added in some extra crucibles to make some more lava for our magmatic dynamo. And because I'm planning on upgrading this episode, getting it, well, maybe not upgrading it, but having at least a couple more of it. So we have some pipes built in, power's routed around. What else did I do? I tidied up the way that we have our ore processing over here as well. I made myself an extra cobble gen. This is just a tier 2 one that is exporting its items. Remember, these things push out through the top directly into our flux hammer, and then the flux hammer goes into a sieve. That sieve actually has an upgraded mesh. We had the diamond one in there previously, but we upgraded it to an emerald one for us, just so that when we look at the gravel, if I can find it. No, that's the diamond mesh. I want to look at emerald mesh. Usage. Here we go. In the sieve, we get a bunch of different, drop chances for different items. We just get better output overall by using a better mesh. So we've got that, but our little chest here has gotten pretty full pretty quickly. So we want to deal with some, I think, management of this stuff pretty soon this episode. Pulverizer thing here. Setup is pretty much exactly the same. We just got a chest going into the pulverizer into a furnace, and then the furnace into this chest. So we have some stuff here that is working along. Actually, I want to see. We have all this stuff with EMC. Do we have access to the Philosopher stone to start with? Philosopher. That is super cheap, actually. Some blaze, some gold, and some gunpowder. We can get all of that from sifting dust. Did we get some when we did the redstone? Gunpowder. Wow, can we make that now? That is totally something worth doing, because that gives us access to like a bunch of stuff for free by like in-world transmutation, right? Like we can get stone and grass directly from cobblestone. We can get sand and that pretty easily as well. Make sandstone, water into ice. We can make lava into obsidian and back and forth. Wow, we can do a lot of things with this. It'll actually give us access to different logs and stuff as well. I'm pretty sure we can transmute the, yeah, we totally can. We can transmute the things themselves, the saplings, so in case we want different types of woods. Since I have been doing, some decorating here. And if you're wondering about these extra blocks, actually, we may as well talk about it. I went ahead and made the mason's table and the carpenter's table from the mod chipped. So if we look at that while we're here, bang, did lots of different types of tables that let you modify different blocks and stuff like that. So carpenter's table, just costs an iron, pretty much. Everything else is just wood. And it lets you modify wooden blocks. So if I go here and throw in some oak planks, and you can see here, it's basically the same as chisel, but it works more like a, what's that block called? It's a saw blade looking thing. The sawmill? I think that's what it is. From, I don't know what it's actually called. Stone cutter. This thing right here, the stone cutter from vanilla Minecraft. Basically works like that. So this one obviously deals with wood and planks, since it's the carpenter's table. Mason's table works with cobblestone and stones and different types like that. So we have a bunch of new blocks that got opened up to us because of that, and I used just some stuff to, you know, fancy up the place a little bit. Let's sleep and get rid of this rain, because that's annoying me. But yeah, so nothing really changed besides just a little bit of tidier setup. So we did some processing. We have a bunch of iron now. So I kind of want to upgrade this chest, I think, directly. Or do I? No, I don't think I'm going to. I think the first thing we're going to do is actually make a Flux Compactor. Since we have the iron here available to us, I think that's something we want to do like right now. Because this will make storage and things way easier for us if we can get this. I just need some cobblestone, which unfortunately I have to run all the way down here to get, but that's fine. Since we don't have it, I probably could just make an extra cobblestone gen. It's really not that difficult to make, but Flux Compactor is probably the first thing I want to make. So let's go. Bang, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Super expensive thing to make, but it's going to be well worth it, I think. We need some pistons. What do I not have enough of? Probably planks. Let's just make a whole bunch of them. Because we need 2, 3 pistons. Oh, I need Nether Quartz. Okay, how do we get Nether Quartz? I did not look at that. We need to do some things here then. Sieving soul sand will get it to us, or crushed netherrack. Crushed netherrack might not be a difficult way to go through it, but let's figure out how to make both of those. Is there any other way we can make it that is accessible? No. Okay. Crushed netherrack comes from netherrack, obviously. And we can make this by throwing lava and redstone into a thing, but that's not ideal. We can transmute. Or we can igneous extrude. How much is an igneous extruder? Constantin. That's probably not a bad idea. To make a bunch of netherrack. Because we're going to need quartz anyway, and probably lots of it. And this is going to be a relatively easy way to do it. So we need to do some stuff. Okay, we're going to leave this, I guess, then for later on this episode, because what I really want to do is get our processing of ores working a bit better, because this is just kind of slow. So I guess, and it also actually marks off a quest for us if we do what I want to do. I want to get this golden furnace. So I'm just going to need a bunch of gold, which we haven't actually processed up. So let's... Oops, not what I wanted to do. I want the gold inside of the pulverizer. There we go. And that can just kind of do its thing there in the background. I guess the other thing that we can do is, can we look at the storage? Okay, copper chest is going to be the next upgrade. So let's make a copper chest real quick. Do we have the copper to do it? Probably. Hopefully. I only need 8 pieces. I've got 6. Really? Man. Okay, we can do this. We can cheat this, actually. What I discovered is, I was looking through, like, well, single player, just like tidying things up. You can actually ore double just using by the ore, just by using the ore hammer that we had in the previous episode. So that's an easy way to double our stuff. Way better than using the pulverizer, but the pulverizer is also just easy just to have running in the background. So let's do that. I guess we'll just use that like quick ore doubling for whenever we need lots of something very quickly. But seeing as I only need 8 of these to do what I want to do. Bang. So, well, I need a chest as well. Let's make ourselves a chest. Chest gets surrounded by that, which makes a copper chest. And then by iron to make an iron chest, which does some quests for us, thankfully. Not that it really helps us or anything. I have things here, apparently. Ooh. Sword of Alfred. And a pedestal. Where does the pedestal go? Oops, that's not a pedestal. This is the pedestal. And I guess we put our sword as the reward on top of it. And that's some extra base, what's the word? Decoration. So upgraded chests, iron chests, obviously has more storage. This is a single block that now holds, what's this, 6 rows versus, which is actually the same as a double chest. So it's twice the amount as a regular single chest does, which is really good because what I'm going to do is just replace this one here since this cannot work since this chest is full. I'm just going to go carry on by just holding shift and right clicking this thing and then moving it, and then I'm going to place an iron chest there. And now this thing should hopefully start, yeah, there we go, sieving and getting us, wow, a ton of materials. Is that off of one process? That can't be right, but that works. The other thing we can do is we can empty this chest out and packed up some of this stuff, everything that is full stacks. 32 copper. I actually have like fairly decent amount of this stuff, just by kind of virtue of just having it running in the background. And then let's set these up in the way that I want them to be processed, because I want iron and gold to be the things we want done the fastest. But this iron, since we do need a lot of it, I'm going to double that and just get ourselves a stack of it real quick. Throw it inside of this furnace once this copper is done. And just let that kind of smelt up in the background. Bang. Beautiful. How are we doing on gold? We've got 25 gold. Is that enough? Because I want to make an iron, or rather a gold furnace. Hey. So that's that. Yeah, that's enough. I might... Do I have... Well, it's enough for one of these. So which one do I want to work faster? I guess it's probably you. Let's break this chest, or this furnace. And just get stuff, like, ticked off the list, hey? Golden furnace. Bang, bang. Sweet! And then we can place that down with some more thingy in it. I want the left side to be input. We can turn off the rest of these sides. And then, what happened here? What is happening? There. Input's already on, and then we just want output to the right. And then we want to click that auto button. It doesn't want to work though because of our wish list here. So what I'm going to do is, I go video settings and then just change my GUI scale. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah. Sweet. That's that. This should now auto output. Bang into this chest still. Beautiful. So that can keep doing its thing. Apparently these things have augments that we can do. It can take 3 different types of augments. Is that what I'm saying? I have no idea how this mod works. I think it's called iron furnaces. Aha! And then we look up augment. Cool, we have 3 different types of augments. So there's the green ones, blue ones, red ones, apparently. I did have a look at some of these. Augment Factory is the one I saw, because I'm pretty sure this makes it work the same way the mechanism ones do, where you can upgrade it and it can do multiple things at a time, which would be like amazing. So yeah, it uses power for heat instead of fuel, which means it would use RF, and since I already have that being produced with that magmatic dynamo, probably isn't a bad idea. Or we can turn it into a generator by doing that, but I don't really want to do that. Then we have speed and efficiency. Obviously makes things faster but uses more fuel, or makes things slower but uses less fuel. And then we have smoking and blasting. Maybe not a bad idea to do blasting, because that makes everything faster as well, since we're just doing ores on this one. How expensive are these? Use cost of blast furnace and some sort of stone. Wow, that's really cheap actually. And the factory one is just a piston. That's also kind of cheap. We need paper for that though. Do I have any sugarcane seeds? I don't think we do, but we should be able to get that pretty easily by just sieving some dirt. Let's I'm getting sidetracked. I'm doing many things. We also got that quest done, so let's hand that in. Oh, here we go. It gives us quests for this stuff anyway. For the smoking or the blasting, it just gives experience, so I don't really care too much about this. This one I already had a look at though. The wireless heat seems interesting to me. It looks like we can just hook it up to like RF power and then like wirelessly power multiple of our furnaces, but we need Nether Quartz. Okay, look, Nether Quartz seems to be a recurring theme, so we may as well put some time into building some of that then. Which means I need witch water, which means I need dirt. And I'm going to need to sieve some of this dirt, actually. So now, if I press U on this, and we look at this sieving recipes, and I think we have iron mesh. Does iron mesh give us mycelium spores? It does. It's a pretty low chance. Diamond is not much better, though. It stays the same. Does emerald give us? No, okay. Seems to be all pretty much the same chance for the dirt drops, so that's really not that big of a deal. Cool. So, well, I don't have any inventory space, man. This is such, like, typical Minecraft stuff. What I really need is just, like, a chest that I can dump all my junk into. But let's put some of these blocks away. Or a backpack. A backpack wouldn't be a bad idea either. Let's put some resources away in there. We got this. I need to sieve up like a stack of this junk then. And hopefully get some mycelium spores. Which we didn't get on the first try. This is also dirt I just got from like digging at the underside of the of our little starting island. So not ideal. There we go. We got some spores. That's exactly what I needed. Cool. Rest of these seeds and pebbles and junk, we're just going to chuck inside of this chest over here. Let's just throw potato seeds. Let's plant those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Potato seeds aren't bad to have. Oh, sugarcane seeds. We're just talking about that. Let's replace that one. Did I pick up this? Oh, I picked up the potato itself. That can go there. And then I'll place the sugarcane seed there. We can convert all of it straight into sugarcane and then have one planted. That sounds good to me. 1, 2. I keep accidentally sorting my my inventory when I don't mean to. Let's grab up the rest of this stuff. I'm going to throw that iron into there since I don't need that on me. Oh, we got spruce seeds as well. That's kind of cool. Jungle seeds, birch seeds. And we are already out of space in that chest. So the rest of this stuff can go in there. Sweet berry. Ooh, these are actually not bad for food either. But they can just live up there for now. Don't need any of these. Let's convert as much of these as we can into stone. Like the blocks themselves. And then once that's done, we can get rid of the scregs by just yeeting them into the void. That's where they belong. Granite andesite doesn't need to be there. Okay, mycelium we've got some building blocks. And that's cool. Alright, so I need to make mycelium somewhere. So I'm just going to pick a spot. And I think that spot's going to probably be just here. I'm not going to worry about making it pretty right now. Seeing as I can do that between episodes. It's not probably the most entertaining thing to watch, just watching me sit here and like play around with block palettes. But I'm going to build the area that we're going to need now. Cool, and then we're going to go 9 bits of dirt. We've got 3 of these. So let's just place them around. That's going to need to spread, but we're also going to need some barrels. Let's grab 2, 3, 4 of them. to start with, and then we're just going to put these ones there. Well, actually no, because I don't know if it'll spread while they're on top of it. Let's just do one for now. And to make witch water, we just need a bucket, which is probably there. Grab some water, and then I'm going to put that into there, and this will turn into witch water. Hopefully pretty quickly. Nice. And that'll actually make us a piece of soul sand really easily, just by putting some sand on that, and we can sift that to get some really rapid quartz. But I think the best way of doing this, honestly, is probably going this igneous extruder and making netherrack, and then putting the netherrack through a hammer and sieving it. But that's for later date. Right now we only need like a bit of this stuff. So let's just leave it like that. I need sand. Do I have any? I've got dust. I have no sand. So if I press K on that, we may as well just do a couple stacks of this. And we can really quickly just crush this up into sand. Maybe this isn't the fastest way. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe transmuting it would be faster. But hey, we got a quest done apparently. We need to turn this into witch water again. You know what? Since we have 4 of them, we may as well just use them all. Where's my other bucket? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang, and there. We may as well fill these up while we're waiting for that to transform. 1, 2. Then we can replace it. Bang, bang. Oh, do not lose that. There and there. And then I'll just grab these last couple. That makes 8. So we can probably just sieve this to start with. This should give me like an okay amount of nether quartz. It's not like an insane amount yet, but we don't need a whole heap to start with. I just need to grab my redstone out. I've probably got some sticks laying around. Actually, I don't, apparently. My dirt can go in there then. Trying to keep things like semi-organized. It's just not working out for me. What did I want to make? I think I wanted to make the compactor, didn't I? This is the first thing I wanted. So I need my iron blocks, my iron, compactor. We need these things. So I need some sort of stone, but I think we can use the polished version of stuff to do these. These recipes. Yeah, I totally can. And then I just need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bang. That makes a redstone torch. Which means then I can click on that one, I can make comparator, and then I just need a hopper, which means I need chests, and probably a lot of them, so let's just craft up a bunch of them, since we're going to use them anyway. Let's just make the 1 hopper, and then that makes a Flux Compactor. So this thing, if we look here, will compact our stuff right pretty quickly just into blocks for us, which will be nice and handy. For ore processing pretty quickly. And I think this works the same. Let's see. The Flux Compactor will take items from the internal inventory and place the outputs into an inventory below. Upgrades can be added to increase the number of items processed at once. Not sure that we need to upgrade this as of yet, but what we can do with this is if I take that away, I'm just going to move it to there for now. I'm going to break that block. I'm going to need to grab my item pipes. I need food. And then where are they? That's energy pipes. There's my item pipes. Cool, let's keep these on me. And then I want to go item pipe from there. And let's just move it that way like that, alright? So then if I place this on top, We should see everything, yeah, going from... Ooh. I don't know how good this is going to work, actually. Because there's a chance that this fills up before we get like an actual chunk worth of things. Yeah, see? Now here's my worry. What happens now when this gets processed? It seems to work. Okay, then this has got an output, so I'm going to go with this. I'm going to shift right click on that to make it output, and then I'm going to put the iron chest there instead. So now what we should see... Place inventory on machine output. It just doesn't work with pipes, apparently. It needs to have an inventory there. But if I break this, I can still open it, actually. Out of energy. You need power as well. Okay, this should technically work. Except we're going to have issues with like flint and stuff like that. So this setup isn't going to work. I've decided. So let's move that away. Let's shift right click you away. We'll put our chest back. And then you, how do we want to deal with you then? Do I want to extract things from this chest into the compactor then? With pipes, is that going to be a nice way of doing this? Realistically, you know what would be really good for this actually? Since I only want to do these items, like the metal ones and stuff that can be compacted, is going to be LaserIO. LaserIO would be amazing for this. How difficult would this be to make? Because I have to make nodes, and then I have to make the wrench, and then I have to have item cards and filters. How painful would this be to do? It might not be that bad. But at the same time, it could be pretty bad as well, because it's a lot of iron. But that makes a lot of them. Nether Quartz might be the only thing that we struggle with here. Everything else should be relatively easy, and the logic chips just require quartz. I think we have everything here to do this, to be completely honest with you. Okay. Because that's definitely the way we want to go about this, and just routing this stuff around. Because then I can also output everything into this chest. I just need to be careful about cinnabar and stuff like that. I did not put thought into this. I honestly did not think about it. Interesting. And we can also upgrade this thing apparently, but I don't really want to deal with that yet. I probably want to upgrade this first, more than anything. Okay, yeah, I think LaserIO is going to be how I want to deal with this. Because it needs to have an inventory though. Yeah, okay. Alright, just screw it, we're doing it. We're doing it live. I need to make lots of things. Which means that how much quartz do I have? Oh, we're going to be struggling for quartz. Because we need 1 block's worth. I need gold ingots. At least one of you to turn into a nuggets. And can I make the logic chips? I need clay. Which luckily is really easy to make. I should have a bunch of it here somewhere though. Where is my clay? Clay. No, it's not there. It's not there. It's not, obviously not in that one. It's not in my inventory. I know we have clay sitting somewhere. But I am just blind. There it is. There we go. Okay. We can make raw logic chips. I only want to make 1 set. That can be cooked up. And then from raw logic chips, we need to make lasers. I'm going to need to at least make 2 of these. So I need iron, redstone, and glass. Glass we definitely have, and I'm going to need those panes as well. Okay, so I can make 2 of these to begin with, and then these 2 lasers turn into nodes. I'm running out of space. Sand can get out of there. What don't I need? I don't need leads, and I don't need Mycelium dust. I don't need wheat seeds or wheat. Buckets can stack. Sure. Right. Made that. I need to make a wrench. And then I need item cards, which means I need lapis, which we have tons of. But I don't have enough logic chips. And I don't have enough nether quartz now. Okay. How is... Oh, actually, this is full now. That's kind of nice, actually. I can automate this, can't I? Making witch water. I can totally automate this. Means making more things, but we can totally do this. Let's grab some more barrels then, if that's going to be the case, before we even think about automation. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think I need. 1, 2, bang, cool. Alright. I need to get water into all of these. And I have fluid, I don't have enough fluid pipes. I can make more. Realistically, doing this with LaserIO would be really easy. Nah, we're not doing that. Not yet. We can do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, I'm going to make like... Let's call it like a stack of soul sand. So we'll come back once I've done that. So this is going to actually take me a whole minute. Alright, that is now a stack and a bit... Well, I think it was actually just a stack's worth of soul sand. What's the word? Processed. We can throw this junk away that I got, like the Mycelium dust. They can just live in this chest, I think. I'm gonna need some more lapis, because we want to make more raw logic chips. Oh my god, these bloody, like, trading villages are actually, like, quite annoying. Cool. I'm gonna make 8 of them. While we're at it, you know what? Since we're doing a lot of smelting here, let's just break this thing. And of course I don't have space. I'm gonna go like this and upgrade him to gold. So that we're waiting around for less time. And then I'm gonna chuck those 8 into there. Oh my god, that is so much faster. Okay, that was well worth the gold. Jeez, I did not expect it to be that quick. Beautiful. What is giving us this thing? Soul sand gave us more. That little exclamation mark was giving me annoyances. I don't have the space for half this junk. Cool. Alright, that's that. I need more item cards, and by more I mean 1 more. Minimum. So let's make that. Cool. And then we can do what we need to do here, right? So... plan. I'm going to extract from this chest, which is then going to go... Actually, I might switch these around then. Oh my god, my inventory. Dude, this sucks. Alright, you know what? I got extra chests here. We're making a chest that I can just dump things into. Just get out of my inventory. We'll grab... Ooh, I don't need all of you right now. Okay. This thing is going to compact for us, which means I don't need to do it by hand. Actually, what I want, now that I think of it, is actually I'm probably going to want 1 more node, because then I can automate this entire process. Yeah. I think that's how I want to do this. You go into an inventory below, so you need to pull from that. Okay, hold on. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's jump this junk into one of these chests. Okay. So plan. I need 1 more laser node, which means I need another laser. I don't have my iron, because that's in this chest over here. Bang. 1 more laser node. So 1 of you. And then I don't have enough glass panes. Let's take whatever sand is left and then turn that into glass. 1 more laser node, which means I need 1 more item card as well. I'm probably actually going to need more because it's going to be insert, extract, and insert, and then extract again. So I need one more item card. Ooh, are we out of redstone? Yikes, or is it over here? Hopefully it's over here. We're out of redstone. That's kind of a yikes. Actually, we have a ton of dust. I made up a bunch of dust when I needed clay. It's fine. Alright, crisis averted. I'm going to need... What's this? I think I only need one more item card. So I don't need a whole heap of redstone. I just need one more piece. Oh, there we go. That's enough for now. This will be sufficient for the time being. We're going to work on all these things, alright? All these issues that we have will quickly be solved. At least that's the plan. But for now, I want to get this little system working. Item card. Alright. So that goes there. I think I want this chest here to be my iron chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap these around. I'm going to pull out all the stuff from that one and then insert it into this chest. I'm going to take out all these raw things. That's going to go there. We don't need niter in there. Cool. And that's all going to go there. Beautiful. Raw iron needs to go into this one. This chest can live under there then. Now we've got a double chest. And then what I can do then, since we're going to have a double chest there, is you're going to be an extract. So on the downside, item card, extract, 8 every second. That's fine. Actually, we need a filter. We need filters. We need filters. We need filters. I didn't think about filters, did I? Cool. So items going to extract from that. They're going to go into this compactor. Where am I going to put this compactor? Because this also needs to output into a inventory. Actually, that can probably just go there. Right? Because things are going to output from this, or going to get taken out from that chest and go into this one. So then we need a node on top of this. So maybe I want the iron chest to be over here instead, actually. And our output. Bang. Realistically, we can probably end up upgrading all of these to iron chests anyway, since we do have a fair amount of it. Alright, so I don't think this one's going to have a filter. This is just going to extract everything. This one, on the downside, we're going to have an item insert card, which is going to have a filter to each of these pieces of metals, right? And we have one, so it's tin, silver, iron, nickel, lead, osmium, gold, aluminium, copper. So that's everything that is going to be pulled out. These two need to go into here. So then here, on the downside insert, we're going to have a basic filter card that is going to filter all of these items. And that's the only thing that's going to be inserted into them. And then on the downside on this item, oops, I need a node that goes into here. Downside, insert card, priority, minus 110. So everything's going to be tried to be inserted into this one first. So we're going to up the priority. So it's going to try to pull everything into this compactor first, and then if it doesn't fit in the compactor, it's going to go into there. Makes sense? Cool. And it's only going to try to pull the things that are filtered to it. So this output chest over here is going to end up having everything in it, like our diamond and stuff, but that's fine. So then I think this should actually nearly be ready to just be go bang to you and then you to that. And then we should see items start appearing in all of these. Now you just need power, which we can bring up from down here. And I have some more of these cables. You need to go in there. Bang, and that's going to go like that. Not the prettiest setup, but it'll work. We should see, yeah, items ending up in there. We have our sulfur and niter and stuff ending up in that one as well. Nice, nice. All that was to be processed. Cool. This should all be working now. So now this is like pretty much fully automated. I'm just going to wait for this stuff to get sorted. I'm just going to pull out some of this junk actually. And then just sort it by hand just to make it go a bit faster. And then we can obviously deal with like overflows and things once we need to, but we shouldn't need to quite yet. Like our flint, we do not need to keep because we have so much of it. We've got like 2,000 sitting inside of one of those things. So I'm just going to click on this trash can and boom, gone. This works. I'm happy with this setup. And then what I can do then here is get rid of, ooh, I have to get rid of this chest, which is actually going to break it. But what I can do then is go bang, place that there, take this out of the downside, and then click the opposite of west, which is the east side, bang, and it should just extract items from there instead. Cool. This should all be functional. It's going to come into an issue pretty rapidly, I reckon, because it's going to be pulling out items faster than this thing can compact it. So we probably want to make ourselves an upgrade for this thing and then just let it compact faster, but which means we need green dye and cyan terracotta. Green dye is easy because we can get that from cactus, and we probably got some cactus seeds already. I need to grab that stuff out. It's fern seeds, did or did we not get any? When we sifted the dirt. What do cactus seeds look like? Cactus. How do we get you? It's a 5% chance. So we definitely should have gotten some. Maybe I'm just blind. Large fern, bamboo, sweet berry, grass seeds. Fern, flax, rice, sadie root, jungle. They're like really, Fine then. I'll have to sift up a bunch more. That's easy. Yeah, see what I mean? The compactor's full, so like the stuff is ending up in here, which we don't want. But we can't really do much to avoid that at the moment. Until these piles get sorted. I might just have an extract card on that one as well, to be honest with you. If I just go down, well actually I probably want to set the basic filter first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I just copy? I wish I could just copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The settings from that one, but I don't think we can. I don't think we can get platinum. Alright, let me do this real quick. Because this, whoops, what am I doing here? These need to be set the same. I'm just missing out on a couple of things here. Iron, gold, copper, lead is in there. Quick fact as well, you can also just click and drag from this. From, what's this called? JEI straight into your filter. I'm trying to think while doing this stuff at the same time, and it's not going well for me. Cool, I think that's everything. And pieces, yeah, that should be everything. So then what I'm going to do here, down card, with the filter, is going to be set to extract. So even if things do end up in this chest, like that stuff is just going to be pulled back out and reinserted into this thing once it can. Which it seems to be doing pretty fine. Everything seems to be working here quite nicely. The only other thing, I just really want to upgrade this, so we need to work on getting the upgrades for this. But honestly, we've actually run out of time for this episode. That took a lot longer than I thought it did. But this is automated. That's a win. Next episode, we're going to work on making this stuff faster and working on some other stuff as well, just to make life a bit easier here. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If any of you are still watching, make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you all on the next one. Peace.